again and welcome back. This time round we're continuing on with our ARF trooper. Here we've done the body. As you can see, basically all it is just crisscross grey lines using the same grey as you used for the visor. We've now solidly painted the belt, as you can see. All it is just crisscross lines, and once you've got the whole body done, those crisscross lines literally will merge into each other, so it just wouldn't look like crisscross lines. And then what you do is you give it an ink wash afterwards, a light ink wash, not a heavy one, and that'll even it all out. And all you do, take your paintbrush, always lick the tip of the paintbrush because then it gives it a point, dip it in, and we'll do an arm here. So we'll stick out the arm, easy enough, just a line. Sometimes it might have to go over it a couple of times, because the paint will try and separate. A line, a line. Don't worry if the line is a little bit thicker than you anticipated, because you can thick and thin these lines. And we'll do another line crisscrossing that line. They don't have to be perfect, they don't have to be straight, because most of the camo is never straight. Wouldn't you agree there, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Just cross.
Like I say, I'm just surprised at how it was all one colour, just the grey. I thought there were different colours, like a merger of different colours.
It's not, it's just the one colour.
Yeah, like I say, it surprised me a bit, that.
All it is, random lines. Simple as that, random lines. All different thicknesses, can even go across the joint like that. It's just, don't be afraid to draw across and slightly smudge lines. It's not,
Just like you said as well, they don't even have to go in any particular direction, do they? Just do it as you want.
no, they just,
so if you set up a little squad of these, each one can be different.
his camo can be slightly different. Let's continue that line on, and then we'll do another line down like that, and that's one shoulder pad done. I said it's that easy. Once you get the ink wash down on it, it will literally all fit into place. You see we've done the helmet. All it is, crisscross lines. They don't even have to be perfect crisscross lines. Different thicknesses and widths, and then what you do, you just continue doing little lines in whatever direction you want, down the arm. I can try and get, my hand's a bit shaky, I'm trying to get there like that, can be like half a line. Tip your arm up and like that, like that. This is possibly one of the easiest customs you could ever do, because the trick is just make it as change direction. Don't be afraid. There is no set pattern for this. Another one here. You can have small touch lines if you want, then crisscross them. See my shaky hand. Move that up. And if you rub any of your paint off, don't worry about it too much, because you can always go over it. That's that. Take that, 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 that. like I said, it may look a bit white with streaks on at the moment, but it's the weathering. When you weather it down, that's what will make the difference. Catch the edge.
I think we're going to have to put this on one of our channels actually, because we've run a little bit over the time limit. So, but never mind. We can always, like I say, we could always upload it on one of our channels and then show it as the featured video on Ghost Walk.
There we go.
There he is.
That's how you continue on, and you continue down the arm, on the pad, down the other arm, down the legs, and then afterwards get a little bit of black paint, put it in an egg cup, wet it down so it's really, it's like dirty dishwater is probably the best way I can describe it.
I mean, I've just done a custom chopper from the Hidden Enemy. Obviously that's the clone that we see with the scar, and to blend the scar into the face, all I've done is given him a brown ink wash, and as you can see that's about the consistency that you want to get the water.
Well, we call it an ink wash, but now you don't tend to use inks, you can use just paint.
Yeah. Any
paint you've got to hand, any dark paint.
But it's the consistency of an ink wash, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically, it's like dirty dishwater, that sort of consistency. Yeah. Get yourself a nice fluffy brush. I don't know if Steve's still got my fluffy brush, or whether he's put it...
I think I've put it away.
Put it away, but it's just a thick brush, heavy brush, and then you will just wash it all over it. Let it really soak it really grind it in and wash it. Let obviously the paint dry first, because obviously you'll smudge and draw the paint across. Yeah. Then get just a piece of kitchen towel and just wipe it off. Just wipe it off, and it'll pick up all the excess. And that's all it takes to make a ARF trooper. So I will continue with this, and then when we come back I will show you the completed article, and I'll show you how to ink wash as well. So see you shortly.